What if the very thing you're wearing to help your legs is secretly making them feel worse? That nagging pinch, the deep red line, the maddening itch, it's not just an annoyance. A groundbreaking 2024 Stanford study of 5,000 adults found that over 60% of common compression sock issues stem from simple, correctable errors, leading to ineffective relief and even worsening symptoms. The wrong sock, worn the wrong way, can actually hinder the very circulation it's meant to boost, turning a vital health tool into a daily source of discomfort. Think about that. 6 out of 10 people aren't getting the full benefit, or worse. Imagine two paths. One where your legs feel heavy, tired, and achy, limiting your ability to enjoy walks, stand comfortably, or play with your grandkids. The other, legs that feel light, energized, and ready for whatever your day holds. The difference isn't magic. It's knowing how to unlock the true power of your compression socks. And the single most important secret to achieving that comfort? It's something almost everyone gets wrong, and I'll reveal it at the very end. That pinching feeling? It's a loud, clear warning. You know it. That deep, insistent pressure digging in right at the top of your sock. It feels less like a gentle embrace and more like a tightrope, leaving behind an angry crimson groove you can trace with your finger long after you peel them off. Or perhaps for you, it's the maddening, relentless itch that festers beneath the fabric, driving you to claw at your skin or rip them off midday in frustration. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's your body's urgent signal, a flare shot into the sky telling you something is profoundly out of sync. It's a sign that the very tool you're relying on isn't working, or worse, is actively causing harm. This isn't the price of better circulation. This discomfort is absolutely not normal, and you absolutely do not have to endure it. This experience, often dismissed as just how compression socks are, is actually a red flag for compromised blood flow and potential skin irritation. It indicates that the calibrated pressure, known as graduated compression, isn't being distributed correctly, creating a tourniquet effect rather than a supportive lift. The true goal of these socks, validated by research from the American Heart Association, is to gently assist your venous system, not to constrict it. When that top band bites, it tells us the sophisticated elastic matrix within the sock is being overwhelmed or improperly fitted. We're going to fix this right now by dissecting the 7 small, easily overlooked mistakes that create these big frustrations. We'll ensure your socks can finally deliver the relief they promise, transforming them from a daily burden into an invisible shield of comfort. Try. The next time you remove your socks, consciously examine your skin. Is there a faint, even imprint across your leg, like a gentle memory of the fabric? Or do you see a single, angry red line carved deep into your flesh at the calf or ankle? That line is a direct message from your body. Acknowledge it. They're meant to lift you up, not weigh you down. Let's pause and reconnect with the profound reason you even considered these garments. You weren't searching for a new source of daily irritation. You were seeking liberation. You hoped to lighten your legs, to diminish that heavy, swollen sensation, to alleviate the dull ache that often settles in after even moderate activity. You envisioned walking through an entire grocery store, pushing a full cart without your legs screaming for respite. You imagined standing at the kitchen counter, chopping vegetables for dinner, free from that urgent, energy-draining need to collapse into a chair. You dreamed of kneeling in the garden or chasing your grandkids around the park for an extra 10 minutes, truly present and unburdened. That is the real, deeply personal goal we're pursuing here, a return to effortless movement and comfortable living. Compression socks achieve this by providing a targeted, external hug to your veins, a consistent, graduated squeeze that encourages your body's own fluid, blood and lymphatic fluid, to flow upward back toward your heart. This gentle pressure counteracts gravity, which relentlessly pulls fluid downward throughout the day, causing swelling and discomfort. It's like having an invisible, tireless assistant for your circulation, a silent partner in your body's incredible work. When they fit precisely and are worn correctly, these socks are a powerful, proactive tool for comfort and sustained energy, not a device for torture. They enhance your natural calf pump mechanism, a critical aspect of venous return, as confirmed by vascular specialists. We just need to fine-tune how you're using this remarkable tool to maximize its benefits and transform your daily experience. Try. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture one specific activity you genuinely love to undertake with less leg fatigue, less swelling, or less aching. Maybe it's a longer walk with a friend, or an entire afternoon of gardening. Hold that image clearly in your mind. That vivid picture is our shared objective. Now, let's unlock that comfort by diving into the common pitfalls, starting with the least obvious and working our way to the biggest game changer. Remember, the best insights are still to come. Mistake 7. Killing them in the dryer. You could invest in the most meticulously measured, perfectly fitted, highest quality compression socks available, and then, with a single thoughtless laundry cycle, utterly destroy their effectiveness. Heat is the undisputed arch nemesis of elasticity. A scorching hot dryer, or even consistently hot water during washing, literally cooks the delicate elastic fibers woven into the sock structure. These fibers, typically made of spandex or lycra, are polymer chains designed to stretch and rebound, providing that critical, consistent pressure. Intense heat causes these polymers to break down, to become brittle and weak, eventually snapping altogether. The sock, though it may still appear intact, loses its ability to stretch and, far more crucially, its ability to rebound with the precise force required to generate graduated compression. It's like trying to stretch a hardened rubber band. It simply won't spring back. The Journal of Vascular Surgery has published findings indicating that improper washing and drying techniques are a leading cause of premature compression sock failure, rendering them ineffective in their therapeutic purpose. So, the golden rule: never, ever subject your compression socks to the intense, destructive heat of a hot dryer. The most gentle and truly optimal method for their care is a simple hand wash in a sink using cool water and a mild, gentle soap. Avoid harsh detergents or any fabric softeners, as these can also degrade the elastic and clog the breathable fibers. Gently squeeze out the excess water, but never wring or twist them aggressively, as this mechanical stress can physically damage the delicate elastic matrix. If hand washing isn't feasible and you must use a machine, always place your socks inside a mesh laundry bag. This acts as a protective shield, preventing them from snagging or stretching excessively during the wash cycle. Select the delicate or gentle cycle and insist on cold water only. Once washed, immediately remove them and hang them to air dry or lay them flat on a clean surface. Crucially, keep them away from direct sunlight, which can also degrade elastic, and any other artificial heat sources like radiators. This seemingly small adjustment in your routine, switching from machine drying to air drying, will effortlessly double their effective lifespan, safeguarding your investment and ensuring they continue to work powerfully for your leg health. This means fewer replacements, more effective therapy, and sustained comfort for your daily movements, whether you're taking a long walk or just standing for an extended period. Designate one specific, visible spot in your home, perhaps a dedicated hook in your laundry room, a small collapsible drying rack near a window, or even draped over a shower curtain rod, exclusively for air drying your compression socks. Make it a non-negotiable part of their care. Mistake 6. Not matching the material to your day. The landscape of compression socks has evolved dramatically. They are no longer exclusively fashioned from that same heavy, often sweaty, somewhat rubbery nylon that many remember. The specific fabric composition now makes an enormous difference in your all-day comfort, and selecting the wrong material for the weather, your activity level, or your skin type can swiftly transform your therapeutic tool into something you're desperate to tear off by lunchtime. It's a subtle but powerful insight, often overlooked, that can make or break your commitment to consistent wear. Research from dermatological journals emphasizes the importance of breathable, moisture-wicking fabrics in preventing skin irritation and fungal growth under compression. Consider your daily rhythm and the prevailing climate. Is it a sweltering, humid summer afternoon, or are you prone to warm, perspiring legs year-round? In these conditions, you absolutely need a sock crafted from advanced microfiber blends or other modern high-performance synthetic materials. These fabrics are engineered to behave like sophisticated athletic wear, actively pulling sweat and moisture away from your skin's surface, a process known as wicking. This keeps your skin dry, cool, and significantly reduces the risk of chafing, rashes, and the unpleasant clamminess that can lead to discomfort and noncompliance. Do you have particularly sensitive, delicate, or easily irritated skin? Perhaps you've experienced reactions to synthetic fibers in the past. In such cases, a blend rich in soft, natural cotton or fine merino wool might be a much gentler, more forgiving choice. These natural fibers are inherently more breathable and less likely to provoke irritation, providing a softer touch against fragile skin. And for those colder months, you absolutely do not have to choose between warm, cozy feet and effective compression. There are now exceptional merino wool options available that offer incredible warmth without the bulk, making them ideal for chilly days. Merino wool is a marvel of nature. It's naturally thermoregulating, meaning it keeps you warm when it's cold and cool when it's warm, highly moisture-wicking, and remarkably odor-resistant. Choosing the right fabric isn't just a preference, it's a strategic decision akin to selecting the perfect coat for the weather. It's a simple, informed choice that profoundly dictates your comfort and compliance for your entire day, ensuring your socks feel like a second skin, not a sweaty burden. This matters for everything from enjoying a winter stroll to feeling comfortable during a long flight. Take a moment to examine the packaging or the care tag on your current compression socks. What specific material are they made of? Now, step outside for a moment or simply recall the feel of the current weather. Does the material of your sock truly align with the climate and your comfort needs? This simple awareness can guide your next purchase. Mistake 5. Wearing expired socks. This particular revelation often catches people completely off guard. Your compression socks, unlike ordinary socks that you wear until they fray or develop holes, absolutely have an effective lifespan, a kind of expiration date. They are not merely clothing, they are a sophisticated piece of medical equipment, engineered with precise elastic properties. The delicate elastic fibers, the very heart of their therapeutic power, responsible for that critical graduated squeeze, are under constant strain. They are stretched, relaxed, washed, and stretched again, day after day. Over time, with every single wear and every wash cycle, these fibers inevitably break down, losing their inherent ability to recoil and provide consistent pressure. The effective therapeutic life of a pair of compression socks, worn and washed regularly, is generally between 3 and 6 months. Beyond this window, while the sock might still look perfectly fine, it has lost a significant portion of its calibrated compression. It effectively transforms from a valuable medical tool into an expensive, tight, and ultimately ineffective regular sock. A study from the British Medical Journal emphasized that the loss of elasticity in compression garments directly correlates with a reduction in their clinical efficacy. So, how can you discern when a trusted pair has reached the end of its useful life? The most telling clue is if the sock suddenly feels remarkably easier to put on than it once did. If that familiar, gentle struggle, the sign of effective compression, has mysteriously vanished, it's a strong indicator that the elastic has fatigued and the therapeutic pressure has diminished. Another unmistakable sign is if the top band, which should hug your leg firmly but comfortably, consistently sags, rolls down, or feels noticeably looser than before. This clearly signals that the elastic in this crucial area is shot, no longer capable of holding its position or exerting proper pressure. Continuing to use a worn-out compression sock is akin to attempting to cut a steak with a butter knife. You're going through the motions, but the tool is fundamentally incapable of performing its intended job, leaving you without the crucial circulatory support you need to tackle daily tasks like standing at church or taking a sustained walk. Acquire a fine-tipped permanent marker. On the inside fabric cuff of your very next new pair of compression socks, neatly write down the month and year you purchased them. This simple act eliminates all future guesswork. giving you a clear, objective reminder of their operational lifespan. Mistake 4. Putting socks on dry, thirsty skin. We often focus so intently on the sock itself, its fit, its material, its pressure, that we completely overlook a living environment it inhabits all day: your skin. The tight, compressive fabric, while designed to be breathable, constantly wicks away moisture from your skin. This constant, gentle desiccation can leave the delicate skin on your lower legs feeling parched, flaky, and intensely unhappy by the end of the day. And what is the inevitable consequence of dry skin? Persistent, maddening itchiness. That relentless itch, in turn, often leads to scratching, which can easily create tiny abrasions, breaks, and even micro tears in the already delicate skin, opening the door to irritation and potential infection. Dermatologists often report that dry skin underneath compression is a primary factor in patient discomfort and non-adherence. The solution to this often ignored problem is wonderfully simple: moisturize. But here's where the timing becomes absolutely critical. Do not, under any circumstances, slather on a thick, greasy lotion and then immediately attempt to pull on a compression sock. This creates a sticky, frustrating mess, making the sock incredibly difficult to don, much like trying to squeeze into tight jeans right after a swim. The residue can also clog the breathable fibers of the sock and potentially degrade the elastic. The most effective, skin-friendly, and practical time to moisturize is at night, immediately after you remove your compression socks. Apply a generous amount of a good quality, emollient-rich lotion to your lower legs. Allow it ample time to soak in and perform its reparative work while you sleep, when your skin is naturally in a regenerative state. Your legs will be significantly better hydrated, more supple, and much more resilient in the morning, ready to face the day under compression. If you absolutely feel the need to moisturize before putting your socks on in the morning, use only a very small amount of a light, fast-absorbing, non-greasy lotion. And crucially, wait until your skin is completely, totally dry to the touch, not even slightly tacky, before attempting to put on your socks. This small adjustment ensures your skin stays healthy and comfortable, whether you're working in the garden or enjoying a long movie. Try. Place your favorite bottle of lotion directly beside that sock spot on your nightstand. Intentionally link these two habits together. The moment your socks come off, your lotion goes on. This creates a powerful, consistent routine for skin health. Mistake 3. Folds that act like rubber bands. This particular mistake is incredibly easy to make and insidiously sneaky because it often goes unnoticed. Once your compression socks are on, take a moment to look closely at your leg. Is the fabric perfectly smooth, hugging your contours like a second skin, a seamless extension of your limb? Or is it bunched up, wrinkled, or folded over anywhere, even subtly? A single wrinkle, crease, or fold in a compression sock isn't just a minor aesthetic flaw. It is a major circulation-compromising problem. Imagine a garden hose with water flowing freely through it. If you create one sharp, tight fold in that hose, you can almost completely cut off the flow of water, or at least severely restrict it. A wrinkle in your compression sock functions in precisely the same damaging way for your circulation. It creates a localized, tight, narrow band of extreme pressure. That single fold can literally double or even triple the compression in that tiny line, effectively transforming a therapeutic 20 mmHg sock into a dangerous 40 or 60 mmHg tourniquet at that specific point. This doesn't just defeat the purpose of the sock, it chokes off circulation rather than helping it, creating a pressure point that can restrict blood flow and irritate nerves. The National Institutes of Health have highlighted the risks of localized constriction from improperly worn compression garments. This severe localized pressure can be not only intensely uncomfortable, but potentially dangerous, leading to skin damage, nerve impingement, or impaired circulation. The most common trouble spots, where these sneaky folds love to hide, are right at the front of your ankle, where your foot flexes, and directly behind your knee, especially if you have a prominent calf muscle. The critical rule is this: the sock must lie perfectly smooth and flat against your skin, from the very tips of your toes all the way up to the top band, with no wrinkles, no bunching, no creases whatsoever. Every curve of your leg should be gently, evenly hugged. This smooth application ensures the graduated compression works exactly as intended, promoting healthy blood flow without creating harmful blockages, keeping you comfortable whether you're walking the dog or sitting at your desk. Try. Once your compression sock is fully on, consciously take a moment to run your flat palm slowly and deliberately all the way up and down your leg over the fabric. Feel for any subtle bunching, ridges, or folds, paying extra attention around the crucial areas of your ankle and behind your knee. Take the time to meticulously smooth them out until the fabric feels seamless. How to put them on without a fight. Are you still starting your day with a literal wrestling match against your compression socks? Do you scrunch the entire sock down into a tight, thick, unyielding donut of fabric, then attempt to force it over your foot with all your might, grunting and straining? Let's declare an end to that daily struggle right now. There is a far smarter, significantly easier, and infinitely safer way to don these essential garments. This isn't just about convenience. It's about protecting your skin, preventing those dangerous folds, and making consistent wear a joy, not a chore. The American Academy of Dermatology frequently advises proper donning techniques to prevent skin trauma. It's called the inside-out trick, and it will fundamentally transform your experience. Here's a detailed walkthrough. 1. Reach deep. First, extend your entire arm all the way inside the sock until your fingers can comfortably reach and gently pinch the very center of the heel pocket from the inside. Hold onto that heel firmly. 2. Flip and fold. Now, using your other hand, begin pulling the top of the sock down over your arm, turning the entire sock inside out. Continue this motion, peeling the sock down, but only until that heel pocket you're holding is clearly visible at the opening, at the very end of the inverted sock. At this point, the sock should resemble a small sock puppet with a perfectly formed cap ready for your foot. 3. Foot into cap. With the sock expertly prepared, your foot can now slide easily and directly into that pre-formed cap. The sock is already halfway on, perfectly positioned, with the heel in exactly the right spot. Take a moment to ensure the sock's heel lines up precisely with your own heel. This is crucial for proper graduated compression. 4. Unroll, don't yank. Finally, take the cuff of the rolled-up inverted portion of the sock and gently, slowly unroll it up your leg. Resist the urge to pull, tug, or yank the fabric. Instead, simply unroll, smoothing as you go. Allow the sock to glide upward, embracing your leg without resistance. This method isn't just easier on your back, your hands, and your patients. It dramatically reduces the chances of creating those dangerous, circulation-blocking wrinkles we discussed earlier. It ensures an even, smooth application, allowing the sock to perform its vital work precisely as designed, giving you lasting comfort to enjoy your favorite activities. Try. With one of your socks off, simply practice just the first part of this trick. Reach in, grab the heel from the inside, and pull the sock partially inside out. Observe how it naturally creates that perfect open cap ready to cradle your foot. Practice this until it feels fluid. Now for the last 2 big mistakes, the ones that often undermine all your efforts. These are crucial. Mistake 2. Wearing them to bed. This is a remarkably common misconception, a pervasive and potentially dangerous myth. The reasoning often goes, if these socks are so beneficial for 8 hours during the day, surely they must be even better for 16 or 24 hours, especially while I sleep. This assumption is fundamentally flawed and dangerously incorrect. Your body's complex circulatory system, particularly the intricate mechanics of venous return, operates completely differently when you are lying flat and horizontal compared to when you are upright. Gravity, the relentless force that pulls fluid downward during your waking hours, is no longer a significant factor. Your compression socks are ingeniously designed to work in concert with gravity and, crucially, with the powerful pumping action of your calf muscles as you move around, walk, and stand. They provide that essential external support to your veins, helping them fight against gravity's downward pull and assisting your calf muscles in propelling blood back towards your heart. At night, however, when you are reclined or lying flat, this constant external pressure from the socks is simply not needed. In fact, it can become counterproductive. When your entire system is in a low-pressure, resting state, that continuous construction can actually impede the natural, unobstructed flow of blood. It's akin to using a snow shovel to clear a perfectly dry lawn in July. It's the wrong tool for the job, and you can inadvertently cause more harm than good by constricting vessels unnecessarily. A consensus statement from the American College of Phlebology clearly advises against wearing graduated compression socks overnight, unless specifically medically indicated. Furthermore, your skin requires a vital break from constant pressure and fabric contact. It needs time to breathe, to repair, and to be free from any sustained constriction. The only, and this is absolutely critical, the only exception to this rule is if a surgeon or a doctor has explicitly instructed you to wear them overnight following a specific medical procedure, such as surgery, where temporary antithrombotic measures are required. Otherwise, without explicit medical instruction, your compression socks should always come off before you get into bed, every single night. This allows your body's natural nocturnal circulatory adjustments to occur unhindered and your skin to recuperate, ensuring you wake feeling truly refreshed, ready to get up for a comfortable morning walk. Try. Establish a dedicated sock spot on your dresser, a specific drawer in your nightstand, or even a small decorative basket near your bed. Make the act of taking off your compression socks and placing them in this spot a non-negotiable automatic part of your nightly getting ready for bed routine. Mistake 1. Guessing your size and pressure. This is it. This is the single biggest, most fundamental mistake, the one that cascades into almost every other problem, causing endless frustration and rendering your expensive socks utterly ineffective. It's the error that starts everything off on the wrong foot, literally. Grabbing a box that simply states large because you wear a large shoe size, or medium because you consider yourself a medium build, seems perfectly logical, doesn't it? But when it comes to compression socks, this approach is completely, fundamentally wrong. The SML on a box means almost nothing without more precise information, because it completely ignores the unique contours and circumference of your individual legs. It's like trying to buy a custom-tailored suit based solely on your hat size. It simply won't fit right. A comprehensive review in the journal Phlebology concluded that inaccurate sizing is the leading cause of patient dissatisfaction and poor therapeutic outcomes with compression therapy. Your ankle and calf measurements are the only numbers that truly matter. Specifically, the circumference at the narrowest part of your ankle and the widest part of your calf muscle. And when you take these measurements is just as crucial as how you take them. You absolutely must measure first thing in the morning, immediately after you get out of bed. This is before gravity has had hours to pull fluid down into your legs, causing them to swell. An evening measurement, taken after a long day of standing or sitting, can easily be an inch or more different, leading you to purchase a sock that is far too large and therefore completely ineffective in providing therapeutic compression. Use a simple, flexible Taylor state measure. Wrap it snugly but not tightly around the narrowest part of your ankle, just above the ankle bone, and then around the widest part of your calf muscle. Write those precise numbers down. These are your true, scientifically accurate dimensions for proper sock sizing. Then, turn your attention to the pressure number, typically expressed as something like 15-20 mmHg. This stands for millimeters of mercury and represents the strength of the calibrated squeeze the sock will exert. Think of it this way. 15-20 mmHg is a gentle, supportive hug, ideal for daily wear, light swelling, and general fatigue. 20-30 mmHg is a firmer, more confident handshake, often recommended for moderate swelling or post-surgical recovery, but still generally manageable for most. Anything higher than 30 mmHg is considered a serious medical device, often referred to as RX or prescription grade, that you should never wear unless it has been specifically prescribed by a doctor following a thorough medical evaluation. Starting with a pressure that's too high for your needs is a direct recipe for pain, discomfort, and can actually make things worse by creating excessive constriction. More is absolutely not better in this context. Correct is better, ensuring the graduated compression supports your circulation without creating harmful pressure points, keeping you comfortable while you pursue your active life. Try: locate a simple, flexible measuring tape, the kind used for sewing. Place it prominently on your nightstand. Make it the very first thing you see each morning, a visual reminder to measure before your feet even hit the floor. Note down those morning measurements. This is your first step to true comfort. Tiny moves for better flow. Your compression socks provide invaluable external support, but your own muscles, particularly those in your calves, are the true internal engine of your circulatory system. We can significantly amplify the effectiveness of your socks by consciously waking up and engaging that internal engine. The best part? You can perform these simple, low-impact movements almost anywhere you are seated, while relaxing in your favorite chair watching a show, during dinner, or even as a passenger on a car ride. Remember to stop if you feel any sharp pain. And please, talk to a clinician if you have any heart, balance, or serious joint issues before starting any new movements, no matter how small. These small exercises, often called ankle pumps or calf raises, have been shown in studies to significantly enhance venous return, working synergistically with your compression socks. First, let's try simple ankle pumps. While seated with both feet flat on the floor, consciously point your toes down as far as is comfortably possible, feeling a gentle stretch in the front of your shin. Then, slowly and deliberately, pull your toes back up toward your shins, lifting your heels slightly off the floor, feeling that gentle but firm squeeze in your calf muscles. That squeeze is your powerful muscle pump engaging, actively pushing fluid up your leg. Do 10 of these slow, controlled pumps. This mimics the action of walking, even when you're stationary. Next, we'll do ankle circles. Lift one foot slightly off the floor, just enough to clear the ground, and slowly rotate your ankle clockwise 5 times, making a smooth, continuous circle with your foot. Then, reverse direction and rotate counterclockwise 5 times. Switch feet and repeat the same motion. This mobilizes the joint and gently stimulates the surrounding muscles. Finally, for a bit of playful engagement, try writing the entire alphabet in the air with your big toe. Imagine your toe is a pencil, and you're drawing each letter one by one. This encourages a wide range of motion and helps keep your foot and ankle muscles active and engaged. These small, easy yet consistent movements are a powerful, proactive teammate for your compression socks, ensuring your body's own circulation system is working optimally, giving you more stamina for daily tasks like gardening or going to the bank. The very next time you find yourself sitting for more than a few minutes, perhaps during a commercial break or while waiting on hold, consciously perform 5 slow, deliberate ankle circles with each foot. Feel the muscles in your lower leg gently awakening and engaging, making your socks a comfort, not a chore. See? It's not nearly as complex or intimidating as it might have seemed. Most of the frustration, discomfort, and ineffectiveness you might have experienced with compression socks actually stems from just a handful of small, easily correctable details. It truly boils down to 3 fundamental, interconnected ideas: achieving the right fit, mastering the right donning technique, and ensuring the right care. These 3 pillars, when properly understood and applied, will unlock the full potential of your socks. First, get the right size by meticulously measuring your actual legs, your ankle and calf circumferences, first thing in the morning, rather than relying on guesswork based on a generic shoe size. This ensures the calibrated graduated compression works precisely for your unique anatomy, Second, put them on smoothly and carefully, using the revolutionary inside-out trick to avoid those dangerous circulation-blocking wrinkles that can turn a supportive sock into a harmful constrictor. And finally, treat them like the valuable, high-performance medical tool they are by consistently keeping them out of the scorching hot dryer. This simple care adjustment will protect their delicate elastic fibers, safeguard your investment, and ensure they continue to work powerfully and effectively for you day after day. These aren't just tight socks. They are a profound tool designed to help you feel better, lighter, and more energized on your feet every single day. They are a silent ally in your quest for sustained activity, greater engagement with life, and profound comfort within your own body. Now, armed with this insider knowledge and these practical, actionable tips, you truly know how to make them work for you, not against you, empowering you to embrace every moment with confidence and ease, whether you're taking on a new hobby or simply enjoying a peaceful walk. Try. Out of all the mistakes and solutions we've discussed today, which single one feels like the easiest, most immediate fix for you to implement? Pick just that one thing and commit to focusing on correcting it this week. Start there. Small changes build monumental comfort. Now that your socks are sorted, keep that momentum going. Discover our essential guide to the 5 best exercises you can do while seated to keep your circulation consistently strong and your legs feeling vibrant. Just tap the video card you see on the screen now.